All right, let's get going with Sam Connon from SI.
Hey, Obi, how's it going?
What's going on, Sam?
Not much. So, what are your plans for Thanksgiving? You doing something with the team or something with your family? What's up?
Yeah, we're having a Thanksgiving dinner as a team tonight at the Luskin, and then unfortunately my family's not coming in town, so I think I'm gonna have Otito and Odua and John Gaines cooking me up something pretty good.
Nice. Do you have any kind of Thanksgiving hot takes for food, like something that you like that people usually don't, or vice versa? Think something that you're kind of cold on?
Not really, man. I'm just a straight turkey, cranberry, yams and marshmallows, or like that sweet. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no hot takes over here, man. I'm pretty basic when it comes to all that stuff. Just as long as I got a ton of food and stuffing and all that type of stuff, maybe some dessert, I'm not tripping. I like apple pie.
There you go. So, Cal coming up this weekend. Obviously, when you were at Stanford, that was your closer rival. Does any of that kind of linger over, kind of the Stanford Cal battle, and now you're playing them this week at UCLA?
Yeah, I think naturally it kind of does. So last year when we played them, when I was at Stanford the year before, we had lost at home, and they had stormed the field. I think they did it again actually last week, but they had stormed the field when I was a senior, and so when I played them the COVID year, I kind of took that a little personally, and I maybe said something about me getting the axe back, even though I was over here, but but no, it still lingers over a little bit, but they're a good opponent and well respected. Of
All right, thanks, Obi.
course.
Let's go to Tukney to win from the LA Times.
Obi, do you know what is on the menu at Otito's house this year yet?
I have no idea. But I trust his judgment. I think he's gonna cook something up pretty good.
So this is your last college football game, and it's been a long career for you. How are you feeling just emotionally heading into this last time at the Rose Bowl, or last home game at least of your college football career?
Game. Yeah, it's definitely an emotional time for a lot of the seniors. Everything is, or at least coming up throughout the weeks, it's like, oh, this is going to be our last so and so or XYZ. This is going to be our last Wednesday practice here. It's going to be so and so. So it's definitely an emotional time, and I appreciate all these guys. It just seems like yesterday I was coming in during COVID and trying to figure all this stuff out, and now we're kind of down to our last road. But I feel like the guys that came in during that year feel pretty good about what we've accomplished and still trying to accomplish. So we're just gonna keep it going and enjoy our last few weeks with these guys, and I think that bowl game will definitely help.
Let's go to Tony Siracusa from Last Word.
Obi, what's up, man?
What's going on, Tony? How you doing?
Good, thanks. Is there kind of a kinship with the other super seniors, the guys who came in together? You guys fought through what was obviously unexpected last year with the COVID year, and now you're all coming up on the end of your college careers, after the bowl game, of course. Is there kind of a kinship amongst all of you?
I'd say so. I mean, naturally, when you go to a new place, you got to find some familiar faces, and for us, the synonymous faces are the other guys that are coming in, the other transfers, right? So I built a bond definitely with those guys coming in initially, especially because when we came to work out during the COVID year, we only saw about 10 of our teammates during the workouts, like at least from the beginning. So we built a bond that way for sure. And then I knew Britton coming in even before UCLA, and he's my roommate now. So, we're definitely a close-knit group, and, we have to be the ones that are obviously leading the team and doing our way that way. So, yeah, we're very close. It's a very close group all around.
How would you characterize your journey as it coming close to an end at UCLA? You guys struggled at the end of last season. Now you've got the first bowl game in the Chip Kelly era coming up because you guys have had that much improvement. How would you characterize your journey here over the last 2 years?
Yeah, I think it's everything that I've wanted to be and what I envisioned, or at least, from the start, there was a little adversity there with the COVID year, and not knowing what was going to happen with the team and the season, and then going through a little bump in the road there during the COVID year with some of the games. Us trying to figure out, are we going to go to the NFL or come back, and then kind of us banding together to, say, hey, look, we got some more things to accomplish, to then come back and have the season that we're having and be bowl eligible for the first time. I think I'd probably characterize it as a roller coaster. Maybe Coach Kelly said something about that, but it's been a roller coaster ride for sure. And there have been ebbs and flows and ups and downs, but in the end, we're finishing off pretty strong and having a great time. So, yeah, I'd probably say roller coaster.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for your time.
No doubt. Thank you so much.
All right, any final questions here for Obi? In that case, we will let him go. Obi, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. See y'all.
All right, we are now joined by offensive lineman Duke Clemens. Again, if you have any questions for Duke, please hit the raise hand button at the bottom of your screen. Duke, you're muted right now. All right, let's start with Tony Siracusa from Last Word.
Hey, Duke, everybody on the offensive line has had to have a lot of diversity this year. You guys have had to move around because of injuries and so on. How would you characterize your development this season, since you've had to play different positions as well?
The way we do things, it's like everyone has to know the playbook from every position, every point of view. So it wasn't too hard, like our biggest thing is like, we just want to win, and we're all team players. So wherever they need us, that's what we're going to be. And that's what we're going to try and do our best.
Now, last week against SC, Dorian had one of his biggest games, of his year, if not even more. And there was huge production from the run game as well. How much pride do you take as an offensive lineman in it wasn't just the run and it wasn't just the passing game, it was both?
I take a lot of pride in that. We work hard in practice every single day to be able to execute those plays. And we always, if you open up the run game, then the pass game comes. And if you have an old lineman that's doing their job and executing, you'll get both. And that's what we showed against SC. And I'm just proud of our guys. And it's like the work is finally paying off.
Hey, man, thanks.
Thank you.
Let's go to Sam Condon from SI.
Hey, Duke, how's it going?
What's up, Sam? How's it going?
Good, thanks. So I know there's the team dinner for Thanksgiving tonight. Are you going to that? Do you have family coming to town for the week? What's your plan for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I'm definitely will be going to the team dinner. UCLA does a good job at providing a Thanksgiving meal for us, especially me being from Hawaii, not from California. So it's good to get a family atmosphere over there. And, they always check on you to make sure you have plans for Thanksgiving. So I'll be probably spending it with my sister tomorrow or on Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday. So yeah, it's nice to have that meal as a team.
Are there any Thanksgiving hot takes you think you have, whether it's something that you like that people usually don't, or something that you don't really like that's a big staple for people?
The biggest question going around our locker room and our training room is either if you're a ham or a turkey guy. And I would say I'm a ham guy. I'm sorry to the turkey, but I'll eat turkey, but I prefer the ham.
Is that kind of more traditional in Hawaii, do you think? Is that kind of the reason, or is it just you?
I think that's just me, because I feel like you can do a lot more things with ham. You can do a lot of things with turkey as well, but you need fry some ham for breakfast, make a sandwich, eat it for Thanksgiving. So yeah.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's go to Duke Neiman from the LA Times.
Duke, I agree with you. I think turkey is overrated as a Thanksgiving main food. Is there like what do you guys usually have on your Thanksgiving table in Hawaii? Is there something special you guys have there?
I mean, we usually have like the traditional Thanksgiving foods. Like sometimes we'll have like more Hawaiian food in there, things like poke, like kalua pig, and a lot of rice. For me, I love rice, so you gotta have that.
It's going to be senior day for all the super seniors, the grad transfers who spent an extra year here at UCLA. So what have those guys meant to you in their times here at UCLA and helped you? How have they kind of helped you progress personally?
You know, it was good. Like coming in here, like those guys were older than me, so like there wasn't really like no awkward stage, I would say, between like me coming in or like them coming in like as transfers. Like it kind of just clicked right away, and like the impact they made on this team as leaders and as like friends and players, like they're gonna leave a incredible mark on the UCLA football team, and like especially having such a great year that we're having so far. So yeah, I'm really gonna miss those guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Any final questions here for Duke? Okay. In that case, we will wrap it up. Duke, thank you for your time.
Thank you.